You're Mirko Gallia, the best investigative journalist on Cordona.
You're mistaken. The name is Sherlock Holmes.
As soon as the burglars saw me, they were white as death.
What did the thief look like?
Shorter than me, she didn't look like a ghost.
You didn't think to mention the burglar was a woman?
It's the 19th century, sir. Ambitious young women are out there pursuing a career. Then there was a scream, and I ran up to the office and...
I know what happened next, thank you. Bulging veins, cyanosis, bloodshot eyes, odd foaming in the mouth. Do you know anything else about the dead body in the safe?
Well, there is the rule of threes. You can survive 3 weeks without food, 3 days without water, 3 hours in harsh weather, and 3 minutes
Of you talking?
without air.
And here we are, Miss Sevigny.
I didn't kill nobody. No, How?
So you admit the rest. It's written all over you, Miss Sevigny.
It was just a job, nothing else. I don't know who hired me.
What exactly was your relationship with Niccolo Detti?
Who? What are you talking about?
Madam, please, a young woman dedicated to her music and an enthusiastic artist, your marriage to Basilio could not have offered all you needed. And then about 6 months ago, you met Niccolo Detti. There was a spark, you started to see each other. It brought passion back into your life.
How could you?
But your tryst didn't go unnoticed. Felicia Sevigny spotted you with Niccolo, but rather than cease your affair, you took care to avoid the public eye. You started working with your husband at the office and met your lover there in the evening after Basilio departed. Billy would not notice, and you hoped neither would your husband. Do I have this right so far?
Yes. I love Basilio, I truly do. But his first passion is his work. I respect that, but it left me adrift. Niccolo. Oh, sweet Niccolo. He was the man I needed. If he had had any other name, I would have talked to Basilio. But he was a Detti.
And your husband suspected something.
I think he did. He asked questions. Billy's schedule was moved forwards here. Yes, he suspected.
And thus we arrive at the heart of the matter. How did Mr. Detti end up deceased in the safe?
I do not know.
Madam,
I don't know anything about his death.
are you sure this is how you wish to proceed?
It is the truth. Please, just leave me be.
Apologies, Mrs. Capello, but I must go.
Right. So I guess this is where we talk to... Where did she go? Where is she? Maybe I need to go downstairs.
Were you aware of this, Mr. Capello? Of the relationship between your wife and Niccolo Detti?
Enough! I will not hear it. Augusta is an impressionable woman feeling the stress of this horrible situation. She does not understand what she is saying.
I see. So, you think...
I think that if you want to help, you should stop bothering my wife and find the criminal responsible.
So it's...
Mr. Capello, have you anything to say about the burglar's claims?
Not a whit. The woman is a liar and a criminal. I don't give it the slightest credence, and neither should you.
I'm interested in some entries in your diary that may prove important. Could you elaborate on these ones here?
Bene. I won't name the detective, but rest assured that is unrelated to the investigation. It is just one of our clients. And those safe entries are about an interested party who was going to purchase the product. We met yesterday, and today we're to finalize the transaction. Alas, that opportunity is no more.
You've been a good help. What was your intent behind this note?
This is private, young man, and hardly relevant.
Its relevance, as it were, remains to be seen.
My wife Augusta joined me in business half a year ago, but works late hours. I worry
that a rat
because
that's
I
run
love
past
her. What else do you need to know?
I appreciate your candor. Is this note still valid?
Oh yes, we use this code by default for each safe. Now sometimes a buyer may ask to see how it can be changed, but I always reset it afterwards.
And the safe containing the body used the default code, I presume?
As it happens, no. In my demonstration, I wanted to show the bank clerks how easy it was to set a different combination.
Interesting. Thank you.
That is interesting.
How long have you known your wife, Mr. Capello?
How is that relevant, young man?
Please, I need a complete picture of all the parties involved. Consider, perhaps, the possibility that the burglar was targeting your wife.
It seems unlikely, although if a Detti was out to threaten my wife... We met 7 years ago. Augusta was a harpist with an Italian orchestra. The passion in her eyes back then. I am glad she still has some of it now.
And you and your wife get along well?
I love her most dearly, and I know Augusta loves me. I fear someday she may be bored at work, but I try to give her all she wants.
Right.
I will return.
Where is our other lady? Where is she? So it's obviously not her then, it's not the one with the lockpicks.
It is a shame it has come to this, but it is patently obvious that you are responsible for Niccolo Detti's death.
How dare you? I wouldn't want him to.
I see you need some persuasion. I know that Niccolo Detti went to the office to meet you.
I could be very wrong here.
Wait here, I need a moment to think.
I don't think he did it. I don't think she did it, I mean, sorry.
What a long day.
I believe that I have found the truth, Mr. Capello, and that truth does not show you in a good light.
And here I thought I had found a bright mind. Why would I need to kill Niccolo Detti?
It's simple.
This is nonsense.
No.
This proves nothing. How do you believe I killed him? Just threw him in the safe?
I'll return to you later.
Augusta Capello was in an extramarital relationship with Niccolo Detti for several months prior to his death. Augusta fears that her husband suspected her infidelity and believes he changed Billy's work hours to disrupt them. Alright.
I believe that I have
Let's
found
try
the
that.
truth, Mr. Capello, and that truth does not show you in a good
Let's
light.
try that.
And here I thought I had found a bright mind. Why would I need to kill Niccolo Detti?
It's simple. You knew about Niccolo and Augusta.
Yes.
You loved her, and the Detti and Capello conflict is well known. You had to protect your family's reputation.
Ha! Any simpleton can find reasons for me to dislike a Detti, though it takes a special kind to concoct an imaginary dalliance, too. How do you believe I killed him? Just threw him in the safe?
Basilio Capello's testimony. Opened the safe during the sales pitch to a client.
This doesn't
Damn.
even show how I could kill Niccolo. Give it a rest, young man. How would I even know when to strike?
That could have sufficed.
Aha!
Niccolo may have been unconscious, and you admitted you had full access to your office for most of the day. Or you could have changed the code during the day, then arrived unannounced in the evening to leave him nowhere better to hide.
And why on earth would I do that?
To get rid of a Detti? To force a confrontation with your wife? Either seems entirely plausible.
To you, perhaps. But how would I even know when to do the deed, huh?
You planned this.
Yes!
Billy's time of work was changed, you met with detectives, you planned when it would happen to the minute.
Indeed. How very convenient. Except the detective was my client, and I moved Billy's shift because I was worried about Augusta. Young man, if your mind were applied to something useful, you could truly be something.
The game is over, Mr. Capello, and today you lost.
You may think so, but just wait until my lawyer arrives. The police might see things differently.
Perhaps, but the truth is the truth. My work here is done. Good day, sir.
I don't get your decision.
So did it?
We did all that work, and in the end, nothing about this case changed.
Oh. So, was that a fail? Nah, it can't have been a fail. I did it right, I think. I think I did it right. I hope I did it right. I hope I did. Right, let's go back home. Let's take the Holmes to his home.
Well done, Sherry. The hall now looks much as it did in our youth. Brings back fond
indeed.
memories.
I remember returning home with a pair of perfect sticks. We wanted to turn them into training swords.
Oh, that's right. We stood there, frozen, staring at something huge in the main hall.
What was it? The mermaid.
It was a giant aquarium with a living mermaid in it.
Impossible, it must have been something else. Oh, of course, that mortifying hoax presently taking up space in our front yard.
Well, fine. Your memory's better than mine. But I'm sure we started examining it immediately. And someone else was around too.
Who? No.
It was my mother. She asked what I thought of the artifact.
You were really concentrating and holding something in
Hideous.
your hand.
I inspected it with a magnifying glass and was able to confirm it was made of two different skeletons. The mermaid was a fake.
And so it was time to smash the thing. Your mother took a hammer and...
Slow down, John. That's not how it happened. I remember other people joined us.
Workers.
The workers took the artifact and placed it into the cabinet of curiosities. It became part of Mother's collection of fakes. She always said that the truth lies in the details. This mermaid helped me to learn that.
Hey. Another
yes,
door.
my mother's studio.
unlocked.
She was an authenticator, and this was her cabinet of curiosities.
I never saw the point. What does it matter if some artifact is real or not? It still exists.
Good point.
I remember this cozy blanket. It was perfect for...
Wigwam! Oh, that was a joy to build them. Imagining ourselves as wayfarers on the other side of the world.
Wigwam. How odd.
Watkinson and Holman, Chapter 1, by Wallace D. Oram.
Oh, Mycroft. You always act so serious, but then reads tripe like this.
John, if I remember correctly, you couldn't put this book down.
That's cool.
Another fake Holy Grail. Its owner claimed to be the heir of King Arthur. Scarcely believable. He also insisted a deadly rabbit was hunting him.
Mrs. Holmes is a patient of considerable interest and an ideal test subject. What? I will attempt to repeatedly immerse her in the traumatic situation. Oh my god. It is my belief that reliving that moment may give her mind a chance to embrace what happened, accept it. In addition, it's fortuitous to be around the broader Holmes family. Perhaps I'll be able to also examine the heredity of psychological traits, be they competencies or disorders. It appears that the mother's condition has begun to affect the mind of the youngest boy, Sherlock, While I cannot conduct a proper medical examination due to the protectiveness of the elder son, it seems that the boy suffers ongoing hallucinations in the form of an imaginary friend, John. Well, heard you recently arrived in Cordona. Have you come to see me? I do miss our evening conversations. Cordona is home to a stunning new art gallery. Torn diploma found in the cabinet of curiosities. On behalf of the board of the University, Switzerland, we rectors of the university, noting Mr. Otto Richter has undergone the tests required by the law and regulations. Doctor of Medicine.
Clearly, it was deliberately torn. I wonder why someone would do that.
Through anger?
The Tulpa, Studies in Tibetan Mentalism. An impressive number of bookmarks. Someone was rather obsessed with this subject. And this one was brought from a German museum. They claimed it belonged to Vikings. Nonsense, of course. Vikings never had horns on their helmets.
That is true.
The so-called mummy of a Persian princess. The defrauders did good work, but missed one small detail. It's the mummy of a man.
No. Imagine messing up such a small detail.
1852, Bingley, West Yorkshire. This photo caused a lot of fuss. My mother spent some time to prove it was a fake.
Look, it's Roger. This jolly old man's well preserved. Even looks refreshed.
I doubt he drew much interest at the auction.
That's for the best. I'd be upset if he fell into
Very
the wrong
creepy.
hands.
So many calling cards. Mycroft liked to keep useful people at hand. Reliable and driven. I recognise Mycroft's handwriting. Officer Luciano J. Placido.
Oh, Dear Mr. Holmes, please accept my reader's gratitude for your recent help with that personal matter. I shudder to think what may have happened were it not for your keen eye. Oh. Another one.
Carefully opened. Dated 24th of April, 1869.
I can't be asked reading. Inform you of the trial of Dr. Otto Richter in the death of Mrs. Violet Holmes. Huh? Wow.
This drawer was always closed. Only Mycroft knew how to open it.
I remember we tried to break it open and spy on him, but alas, had no
So we need
success.
to get a key off Mycroft
Maybe
then.
today's the day. Oh, Sherry.
Suspicious psychiatrist. Dr. Otto Richter and did not trust him. So Mycroft didn't like it. Wow, there is still a lot to uncover.
Ah, the memory comes back. We snuck about watching him.
He closed the drawer and went to the hall. We were like two shadows crawling behind him.
Oh. What? Is it saying that this is how we find the key?
He opened the door to the postman, and they exchanged documents. If it was a real postman, of course.
Could not have been.
The painting on the wall was slightly atilt. He stopped and straightened it. Then he threw some logs into the fire and sat in his armchair to read.
It's as boring now as it was then. I'm sorry, Sherry, but I think that's it.
Wait, John, we never use the fireplace in the mornings. What if...
What if it's in the
Almost as good
fireplace?
as mine. A bit of juniper in the fireplace created a soothing atmosphere. It's the little things, isn't it?
Ah, key.
I think this is what we're looking for.
So, are we unlocked all doors? No, there's the back door as well.
We made it. So what's there?
There's the back door.
Single malt whiskey. Mycroft's favourite. Gifted by Queen Victoria herself.
Now that's good. Have a bottle of wine, single malt whiskey, Mycroft's favourite drink. We found it locked in the drawer of the desk in the curiosity cabinet. It seems gifted by Her Majesty the Queen.
Otto Richter. Otto Richter. This one is rather thick. Mycroft can be truly dogged in his research.
Oh my god. 45 years old, born to Switzerland, medical practitioner. His parents died in 1863, and has a half brother aged 35, Klaus.
Dossiers on the
Somewhere
most
in
influential
Cardona.
people on Cordona. Mycroft always had a habit of building files on everyone he met.
Lovely. Right, now what?
Mother said this was among the hunting trophies of a Scottish Viscount.
So he tried to persuade everyone that his forest was inhabited by these beasts. It would have been thrilling if it were actually true.
Yeah.
One of the most ridiculous fakes I ever saw. Its owner insisted it was a polar bear. He thought the white paint on the brown fur wasn't noticeable.
But it was indeed.
The full plate armour of Sir Robert Saunford. I was told my father won it in a wager.
Armour is armour, but look at his sword. Oh, how badly I wanted to wield the blade. Maybe you take it instead of your pistol.
I'm starting to remember something.
Starting to remember what? Old ladder?
I used this ladder to look at the top shelf, right? On the day of Mother's breakdown upstairs.
Right you are, Sherry.
We heard a noise. I can't recall of exactly what. And we didn't have a great view from behind the statue.
Are those books?
The books and papers from the table somehow ended up on the floor. Now it's coming to the surface. I feel it.
Here we go. Oh no. Could that have happened?
You're not even
No.
trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Well, that didn't happen. Something like that happened.
Come
there
on,
was-
Sherry.
There was ladders.
Let's go outside. Wait. Did you hear that? Come here, Sherry.
You call this progress? Charlatan, amateur. I'm not letting you anywhere near my mother again.
So there was a quarrel between them.
It all happened shortly after the incident. In Violet's room on April 9th, Sherry decided to play with artifacts in the cabinet of curiosities, and of course I went with him. As a result, we became unintentional witnesses to an argument between Mycroft and Otto. Oh god.
I heard a noise in the hall. Let's check it out. Sherry?
Dear Mr. Holmes, I'm waiting for you at Kurt Manchio's mansion on Turquoise Lane across Cardona Abbey in northern Grand Surrey. Vivi? Appropriate outfit for this place.
An invitation that comes with a mask. We can't miss this, Sherry.
I'm guessing it's this. Yep. I am going to leave it there. Ah, this is so very interesting. It really is. If you liked the video, please hit that like button, and if you're not subscribed already, please consider subscribing. You don't have to, you don't want to. And I shall see you all in the next one. Goodbye.